So Dallas will get the first possession. Now here's Irving. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, BA. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
And Fox has got the ball here for the Spurs. Mavericks with the rebound. Here's Irving. Over Fox. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
Yeah, Kyrie Irving, one of the outstanding mid-range shooters. This guy legit 3-level.
Fox goes in. Castle for three. The offensive rebound. On the wing, Vassell. Shot clock at 6. Goes back up. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
Good size on Vassell. Learning how to maneuver it inside.
Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
Now here's Davis. Pass to Gafford. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
With all the attention AD draws, if Davis moves the ball, good things will happen.
Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And defensively,
Why my shit delaying, bro?
Or it's gonna be a long night.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Now here's Irving.
My shit is delaying like a motherfucker. Shit pissing me off, dude.
Pass to Thompson. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Gafford.
Like, bro, my shit is weird.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama
Start that shit, bro.
has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Here's Castle. It's stolen by Irving. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Victor Wembanyama is looking to make the Spurs a contender. He said, "My hunger is bigger than ever to win and compete." I think it's so much better, and this is what I'm trying to do every game, every week, and every month. There's no need to be frustrated. I keep my long-term goals in mind.
Passion and patience. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you.
This shit be weak.
And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the
I
hit.
see what he on.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter here. Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
BA, this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
Offensive rebound. Gafford. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw is good. San Antonio trailing here. Vassell outside. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
You know, he's so smooth on his catch-and-shoot jump shots, and Vassell has a natural rhythm on him, too.
And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul.
And great job
Everything
to
a charge,
establish
bro.
position and square up.
And Dallas making a change here. Here's Fox. He has 6. Pass to Castle. 4-3. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Good on the second one. And here are the Spurs now. Fox feeling it out a bit. From deep three-point range. Lively grabs a miss. A chance at a 2 for 1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Davis down low. Good D by Wembanyama.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Davis down low. Pass to Christie. From deep. Can't hit that one. Got it up. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. San Antonio on top. Up by 2.
I don't like the way my shit feel.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
Here's Irving. This is the jumper from the wing.
Boy, a miss like that would drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Pass to Champagnie. It's stolen by Irving. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
You simply cannot give Kyrie Irving room to run in the open floor. This guy is a phenomenal transition player.
Outside Paul. Now
Oh,
here's
that's
Sohail.
Chris.
Back to Paul. Lays it up and banks it in. Paul's got 4 points now in the quarter. Well, Doris, for a while, the amount of three-pointers seemed to grow exponentially. I think it's plateaued now.
You know, B.A., I'm not sure I agree that it's plateaued. What we do know unequivocally is these organizations have defined how to be the most efficient basketball team. And each and every year, we're setting records in that category. They're just getting smart about the kinds of shots you want and when. We're seeing more shots at the rim, and we're still heavily emphasizing the free-throw
That's
line.
bad, D.
Well, a tremendous call by Chris Paul. Refuses to back off, doesn't waste the look, and gets a foul for his work.
San Antonio shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts in the game. Paul hits them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Irving up top. 9 points in the game. Cuts off the pass. On the break.
No, CP3 knows every
How didn't they let my
on the
nigga catch
offensive
that?
end. What a pretty pass.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel, we have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Gafford in the post. Out to Thompson. On the wing, Irving. Clock at 6. Another shot. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
They gotta give me on it down, bro.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Paul taking his time here. Over Irving. It's rebounded by Dallas. Williams on the wing. Thompson outside. An open look for Irving. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Irving's got 13.
Yeah, the way Kyrie varies his pace, hard for any defender to guess right. But that's a specialty. Flying to the basket with no fear and conversion.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Don't.
Teams making substitutions here. 1:57 left in the second period. Screen by Lively. Here's Williams. Banked it in off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
Well, use the pick and go right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Fox outside. Pass to Champagny. Here's Castle. Takes a three. Knocks down the triple. Castle's got 5 now.
Well, when the 3 ball is falling for Castle, he is extremely difficult to defend.
On the wing, Irving. He's got 13. Rebounded by Champagny.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Out to the right wing. The 3 ball is good for Fox.
I like it. Setting up Fox that time, getting him something in rhythm.
Here's Irving. And the layup is good off the glass. 15 points in the game.
Bro, why the fuck do my shit keep lagging?
Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Here's Davis.
These niggas little.
Davis just merciless inside.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
To the middle. Here's Champagny. Out to Fox. Outside Wembanyama. Launches it. And it's Irving with a rebound. Davis down low. Lets the 3 fly.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. San Antonio on top, up by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard.
Yeah, I'll put in some shit didn't hit too.
San Antonio with the ball. They lead by 1. 3-pointer, Fox. Davis with a rebound. And Davis has got the ball here for Dallas. Rebound San Antonio.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Graham, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Irving with it. He's picked up by Barnes.
Bro, go up!
Here's Davis. Tries from 6 feet. And he can't bank that one in.
The defense not a factor there. Very surprising he couldn't capitalize.
Nice one.
Got these little ass niggas on me, bro. I got AD, bro.
With the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Nice touch by Davis inside.
Right, come
Kyrie
on.
Irving can be devastating in the pick and roll. The creativity and decision making simply outstanding.
Kicks it out to Barnes. And they'll get another chance. 3-pointer, Fox. Yes, and it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Fox has got 14 points for the game. And
Man, these
Jason
WNBA
Kidd calls
bitches
for the timeout.
ass, bro.
He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Mavericks trail by 6. Left side Irving. Pass to Davis. And Davis gets double teamed. Gafford in the post. Just 2 to shoot. And that one's good. Davis. He has 7.
Yet between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
Pass to Barnes. Back to Fox. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's Irving. All right, Doris, Kyrie Irving is a special talent. What's his greatest asset, you think, on the floor?
Oh, PA, this is a tough question. If you ask NBA players, they'll tell you the guy with the best handle historically is Kyrie Irving. But to me, his best attribute, fearlessness, the ability to deliver when it most matters. One thing that stands out about Kyrie Irving, obviously, his creativity, especially when it comes to his handle, as good as it gets.
Pass to Castle. Back to Fox. And here's Vassell. A 3 from Barnes. Gafford grabs the miss.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. He played him perfectly.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Fox outside. Outside Wembanyama. Plenty of space. Again, the Spurs score.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Here's Irving. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And look at that Fox, a microwave scorer and Tasmanian devil running up and down the floor. A fun player to watch.
And both free throws good for Fox. 1:36 left in the third quarter here. Outside Davis. Back to Dinwiddie. Outside Davis. Pass to Lively. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Davis hits. Davis has got 9.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
Over to the left wing. San Antonio again can't hit. Mavericks trail by 3. Thompson left side. For the tie. He buries it from 3. He's got 5.
Well, this is his comfort zone. Klay Thompson beyond the arc. Such an easy look right there.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Here's Dinwiddie. Over to the wing. And a slam dunk by Lively.
That is nicely done by Spencer Dinwiddie. Just getting the ball into the hands of a shooter.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And the basket by Branham.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
The ball's knocked loose. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. And it's blocked by Davis.
No chance. Davis, just too much to handle on the defensive side.
Pass to Sohan. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for San Antonio. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points.
The Mavericks, 43.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Irving with it. Pass to Dinwiddie. Outside Irving. from behind the arc. Here's Lively. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Pass to Christie. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. And that's good. Irving for 3. Irving's got 21 points in the game.
That is pure from Kyrie. Fantastic working off the catch.
Here's Sohan. Takes it inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 2.
This is when you need a defensive presence, but it's just not happening.
It seems to me a lack of effort and a lack of communication, and it's happening to both sides here late in the game.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. A big group substitution here for Dallas. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team: how bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Outside Irving. And he drives in. Paul with a steal. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule.
If you're a head coach, you love having a guy like Chris Paul around. He's a coach on the floor for you and helps keep everyone accountable.
And the basket by Branham.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Here's Dick.
Oh! And that's unbelievable. Davis sky high doing his thing.
Sohan inside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And that one's good. Irving.
We all know that Irving wants to be the man to hit that shot, and when he takes it, he usually finds a way to finish.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Gafford. Knocks it loose. Paul with a steal. Drives to the hoop. Here's Mamukelashvili. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
So he gets them both. And it's a three-point game.
Well, this game has the feel that it could come down to the wire, so that is just the kind of success they need to have at the foul line.
Davis. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
What an emphatic bucket by Davis. This is a guy who never backs down or gives up.
Pass to Vassell. Here's Castle. Defended by Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. And Castle with the three.
Yeah, this kid Castle loves having the ball in these spots. He wants to be the guy to hit the big one.
Here's Davis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. He drops the first one. And that narrows the lead down to just 3. And he's unable to get the second one.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
And it's Fox missing. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Here's Irving. Here he goes. And he buries it. And that one brings him within 1.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Down low. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. P.J. Washington picks one up.
This is a huge spot for Castle here.
He gets the first. And that'll put him up 2. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
He missed a chance to put them up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul.
So the first one drops. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 4-point ball game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time. Yeah, this young man is pretty steady at the line. Wembanyama can get this done.
Timeout called. The Mavericks. 23 seconds left in the final quarter. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
The strategy is simple. Get a quick score and foul right away.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
Irving for 3. Davis a screen. Wing shot on the way. And it's Irving missing. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam. And the Mavericks call time here. They're behind by 7. All right, guys, what's your take?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Anthony Davis. Second personal foul.
First free throw is good. And that stretches their lead to 8. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. And so it's San